Ever heard of a classic TV series from the 1970s that's all about solving mysteries? It follows the life of a forensic pathologist who works to uncover the truth behind mysterious deaths. The show quickly gained popularity for its captivating storylines and memorable characters. Have you ever watched it? If so, what drew you in? As you explore this series, be prepared for a mix of emotions. There are plenty of funny, surprising, and touching moments waiting for you. So, keep watching to discover all the interesting facts and stories about this beloved show. Do you know any lesser-known facts or anecdotes that intrigue you? Share your stories and memories in the comments below. Tell us about your favorite moments or personal experiences related to this series. Get ready for an unforgettable journey with the team as they tackle tough cases and seek justice. There's never a dull moment. Quincy M.E., a classic TV series from 1976, remains significant today because it paved the way for crime shows. It featured a medical examiner who used science to solve crimes. The show was realistic in showing how forensics help solve cases, influencing later TV shows and movies. Today, it's still relevant for highlighting how science can solve crimes and shedding light on social issues like corruption in the justice system. Quincy M.E. continues to be important in TV storytelling and addressing real-world problems. Jack Klugman, the sole regular cast member in the final episode, featured in a backdoor pilot for a prospective series about a groundbreaking clinic, but NBC declined to pick it up. Anita Gillette portrayed both of his wives. She initially played Helen Quincy in flashback scenes, later assuming the role of Dr. Emily Hanover. Quincy's character draws loose inspiration from Los Angeles famed coroner to the stars Thomas Noguchi. Throughout the series, Quincy's first name remained undisclosed. However, keen-eyed viewers spotted his business card once, revealing it as Dr. R. Quincy. Interestingly, Garry Walberg, who played a recurring role as Speed, had previously appeared on Jack Klugman's earlier show, The Odd Couple. Jack Klugman, a co-owner of a horse named Jacqueline Klugman, saw the horse secure third place in the 1980 Kentucky Derby. By happenstance, the horse's name was mistakenly given as Jacqueline. A picture of the horse hangs in Quincy's houseboat in later episodes. In 1977, the TV series debuted in the UK on The ITV network. Repeats aired on BBC One in the early 1990s and later on ITV and ITV3. Currently, episodes air on the Universal Channel and ITV4. Anita Gillette, who portrayed Quincy's wife and his deceased first wife, played a pivotal role in the final season. Regulations at the time prevented on-screen autopsies, requiring Quincy to narrate the process. These regulations have since changed. Now, modern police procedurals feature on-screen corpses. Originally hired as a technical advisor, Marc Scott Taylor became a semi-regular cast member due to his ability to operate complex instruments. This decision saved costs compared to training actors. His role expanded in an episode where he helped save a character's life, eventually providing scripts and becoming a co-producer by season 7. Quincy was initially part of the NBC Sunday mystery movie rotation in fall 1976 alongside Columbo, McLeod, and McMillan. After airing 4 extended episodes during the 1976-1977 season, it spun off into its own weekly 1-hour series without a pilot. The mystery movie format ended in spring 1977. Debuting in the final season of the NBC Sunday mystery movie, Quincy transitioned into a weekly series due to strong ratings, replacing the Sunday mystery movie as it faced cancellation. Only Quincy and Columbo continued as standalone elements. In a classic TV series from the 1970s, a well-known actor named William Sylvester appeared frequently alongside the main characters. Another actor, Jack Klugman, famous for his role in a show called Odd Couple, was nominated for an Emmy Award for his performance in this series, although he didn't win. The characters in the show often used the word terrific, which added a special charm to their conversations. The show was loved for its exciting stories and clever dialogue, keeping audiences hooked each week as they watched the characters solve mysteries. The actors had great chemistry, which made the show even more enjoyable to watch. This TV series became incredibly popular and is still remembered fondly by many people today. It's a great example of timeless entertainment that continues to be appreciated. In the world of 1970s television, a remarkable series emerged, inspired by a British show called The Expert. Led by Marius Goring as Professor John Hardy, it rivaled Quincy M.E. in forensic skills. Unfortunately, the BBC's decision to dispose of archived episodes left only fragments of its brilliance. As the 1970s came to a close, a significant shift occurred in television. Quincy M.E. became the last long-running series of the decade to face cancellation under Universal Television. This marked the end of an influential era, signaling changes in the television industry. At the core of Quincy M.E. was Jack Klugman, an actor who portrayed the Everman. His journey through the 1950s helped shape television acting. From his role as Oscar Madison in The Odd Couple to his portrayal of the medical examiner in Quincy M.E., Klugman's impact on 1970s television cannot be overstated. In a long-running TV series, a character played by Eddie Garrett held a crucial role as a photographer for the Los Angeles Coroner's Office across numerous episodes. Inspired by Marshall Haut's book, the show focused on forensic investigations, depicting the complexities of solving crimes. With the passing of Bisoglio in October 2021, Robert Ito remains as the last surviving member of the cast. His presence serves as a reminder of the show's lasting influence on television history. Over the years, the cast members left behind a notable impact, with their work remembered fondly by fans worldwide. Aside from Ragin, who was 83, the rest of the cast, including Robert Ito, lived well into their 90s. Their long lives reflect not only their resilience, but also the strong bond they formed while working on the show. Their dedication to their craft and the friendships they developed on set left a significant impression on television. The enduring popularity of the series continues to engage audiences, highlighting the timeless appeal of compelling storytelling and memorable characters. As fans reminisce about the show's impact, they celebrate the talented individuals who brought it to life. The show remains an important part of television history, with its influence extending to future generations. Hospital scenes were filmed on the set of Rampart Hospital from Emergency. A notable director, Rick Rosenthal, who was associated with John Carpenter, directed Halloween 2, which had a hospital setting. Carpenter, unimpressed with the initial cut, famously remarked that the film was as scary as an episode of the show. The episode The Thigh Bones connected to the knee bone earned writers Anthony Lawrence and Lou Shaw an Edgar Award from the Mystery Writers of America in 1978. Across its episodes, various actors played different roles, which was a common approach in Glenn A. Larson shows. Larson himself had served in the U.S. Navy during the Korean War, which influenced the characters' experiences. Made by Universal Studios, the show aired on NBC for several years, drawing audiences with its interesting stories and characters. It ran from the mid-1970s to the early 1980s, leaving a lasting impression on TV history. This famous series is still admired for its important role in the genre, highlighting the talents of its cast and crew. Its lasting impact on popular culture shows how much viewers appreciate its memorable stories and characters. Based on the real-life Los Angeles County medical examiner, Dr. Thomas Noguchi, the character of Quincy was brought to life on screen. Dr. Noguchi performed autopsies on numerous celebrities, including Marilyn Monroe, Natalie Wood, and John Belushi. He even challenged the official account of Robert F. Kennedy's assassination. The show's concept was adapted from the Canadian series Wojcik. On set, there was a fully functional gas chromatograph, adding authenticity to the forensic scenes. During the opening credits, a bikini-clad woman sharing a drink with Quincy was portrayed by Lynnette Mettey, who also played his girlfriend Lee Potter in the first season. The show, inspired by the Canadian television series Wojcik, featured 148 episodes. Jack Klugman, who portrayed the main character in 147 episodes, was absent in one due to dissatisfaction with the script. In that particular episode, other actors filled in for him, explaining Quincy's absence as being due to court testimony or a medical convention. Despite Klugman's usual presence, the third season episode Requiem for the Living saw John Vernon, who originally played Wojcik, guest star. In another instance, Dr. Asten conversed with Quincy over the phone twice in an episode, but Quincy's voice was not heard, and he was not seen on screen. This was due to Klugman's objection to the storyline, where a body brought into the morgue turned out to be alive, which he found unbelievable given Quincy's attention to detail. In a few episodes, guest actors David O'Neill and Louise Latham temporarily replaced Klugman. Television shows often leave a lasting impression on popular culture, reaching beyond their original audiences and influencing various aspects of society. One such show, known for its compelling narratives and memorable characters, found unexpected connections in music and comedy. In a surprising twist, the show became a part of a punk rock anthem and served as comedic material for a popular comedian. These instances speak to the show's widespread impact and its ability to resonate across different entertainment realms. Even years after its initial broadcast, the show continues to be remembered fondly, highlighting the timeless appeal of its storytelling. Its influence persists through these unique intersections with other art forms, underscoring its significance in the collective memory. In 1976, something sad happened during the making of a TV series. Someone from the team lost their life in a bad accident. It reminded everyone that making the show could be dangerous. The people who worked on the show felt very sad about what happened. This accident made a big difference to how the show was made. Even with this sad event, the TV series became more and more popular. It showed the difficult work of investigating crimes in a real and gritty way. The main character of the show always worked hard to find the truth about what happened. He showed how tough the job of solving crimes could be. The show also talked about important problems in society. It showed how the system for dealing with criminals could sometimes be unfair or broken. It talked about things like corruption and mistakes in the system. The TV series also taught people about new ways of solving crimes using science. It helped people understand how forensic science works and how it helps catch criminals. So, even though something very sad happened during the making of the show in 1976, it kept going and became even more popular. It showed the tough work of solving crimes and talked about important issues in society. It also taught people about how science helps solve crimes. In its debut back in 1976, a TV series faced a dark moment behind the scenes when a crew member tragically lost their life. This sad event reminded everyone about the risks in the entertainment industry. The show focused on forensic pathology, exploring how medical examinations help solve crimes. The main character, a determined medical examiner, played a crucial role in solving mysteries around suspicious deaths. Despite the initial tragedy, the series found success with its realistic stories. It delved into societal issues, showing the darker sides of human behavior. The main character faced various challenges, from exposing corporate wrongdoing to revealing criminal neglect. His commitment to truth resonated with viewers, making the show popular. The series became a symbol of determination and dedication, leaving a memorable impact on crime dramas. It entertained while also sparking discussions about justice and morality. The 1976 TV series Quincy M.E. transformed from a tragic start into a compelling exploration of justice and humanity. It left a lasting impression in the world of crime dramas.